Fala galera da GFight, Diego Ribas, direto de Las Vegas, with Brian Ortega. How are you, sir?
Good, good, good.
It's good to see you back, and on top of that, seeing you fighting more often. How important is that for you?
It's good, man. It's good. It's good to be healthy. After a lot of these fights that I have, they're wars. So I come out having surgeries. So to have the last fight happen the way it did, no surgeries, no injuries, I'm able to come back more often.
Is that something that was bothering you in the last few years?
Yeah, big time.
And how did you handle that mentally?
Uh, it was rough. Yeah, it was rough.
Okay, you're facing Diego Lopez now. Skill by skill, how do you match up this fight?
I think it's a good fight, man. I think it's someone who's hungry, who's a hungry lion, and he's capable of finishing fights both on the feet and the ground.
You were in his spot a few years ago, like the young lion, like fighting everybody, showing a lot of performing very well. When you look back and you see your position years ago as his position right now, the young lion, like you said, is there anything that you can learn from that you can use Saturday night?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the one thing I have going for me is, and not going for me is the experience, right? I've been there, I've done that, so it's now let's see which line is hungrier.
And how hungry are you now?
I'm ready to eat.
Awesome. Everybody's saying about his jiu-jitsu. Your jiu-jitsu is very well. It's very good. His boxing, your boxing. Looks like you. Is it fair to say the style is almost the same?
We're dangerous everywhere, but the styles are different.
And how would you compare? Like when you see his jiu-jitsu, how dangerous his jiu-jitsu compared to yours?
Um, I don't know. We have different styles of jiu-jitsu. His is more machine gun. I'm more sniper.
Okay, you're still training for Rainer Gracie, right?
Yeah.
How important is running for your career and even your personal life?
He is a big part of my life, man. He's a huge part of my life. Had it not been for the things that he done, I would not be here today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Winning Saturday now. How close do you think you're gonna be to get another title shot?
I don't know about that. We got to talk to the managers and everyone. I know the division is tied up right now, up three with Max Dupodia and Volk. So if it's something that is not there, then we'll find something to do.
Yeah, the reason I was asking that because of course you had I believe you have to make plans for your career, short term, long term. When you look to your career, pretty much you lost to Max and Volk, and the Yair you got injured and you won the rematch. So what's the biggest motivation other than the belt for you? Is there somebody you want to face? Like if you did face everybody so far.
Yeah, I faced everybody I've wanted to face. Um, that's where I'm at in my career. Everyone that I thought was scary at the time when I was coming up, I already faced them. More of what I do now is for my family. It's for my boys. It's for my wife. It's to better our lives.
Tá gostando desse vídeo? Seguinte, antes de você assistir ele até o final, por favor, deixe o seu like e confere se você está inscrito aqui no nosso canal. Além disso, também confira e clique no link que eu deixei fixado aqui nos comentários. Através dele, você consegue assinar o UFC Fight Pass Brasil pelo Allplay e com 20% de desconto. Se você assinar o pacote anual, sai pelo valor de R$ 24,90 por mês. Interesting, because there's something I read something you're looks like you're going to donate 100K after this fight, right? How important is that? When did you have this idea? Could you talk a little bit more about it?
I mean, I've been having this idea for a while. This is something that, I mean, the second I went to this thing called Man Camp over there, I was able to talk to the pastor, and we talked about what it would take to run a full man's camp the right way, or not the right way, but a better way. And that's when he said, "Hey, man, I need to try to find a way to raise 100,000 to make this happen." So I just kept talking to God, and I kept praying on what is it that I can do to help make that happen. And more signs kept coming up, more blessings kept coming my way recently. And then I think that the Bible says if you handle the blessings right, He'll bless you more. And then we got blessed with this fight and the paycheck that we're going to get and the contracts. And I said, well, here's my way of finally giving the church what it needs.
And how many people do you think they're going to be able to help with this check?
A lot, man. So much. For every, you got to remember what I'm doing is something that the evil people or the evil doesn't like, right? Because I want to save men. Men are the leaders of the household. Men are the husbands. They're the leaders for the kids. And if a world is full of good, strong men, it's gonna be bad for evil. So I'm up against a hard fight, and it is what it is.
And a lot of people don't remember. At certain point, everybody needs help. Everybody needs
We all
some,
need help.
right? So you were helped to be in your position right now
Yeah.
at certain point of your career, right?
Yeah, well, like you said earlier, when I went through all my surgeries and I went through a lot of things in my personal life, um, I got help from a couple people, but like the main one was finally finding God, and then I was able to turn my life around, and that is the biggest victory I could ever have. Better than a title, better than this, um, and I just want to do the same in return.
And I'm glad to see you back. Like your personal life, your physical condition. Can we expect you 100% Saturday on the octagon? The reason I ask you that, because neither you or Diego had the full camp, right?
Yeah, we didn't have a full camp. We're both the same. We're on 2 weeks' notice. It's whoever stayed physically active and whoever has more heart at the end of the day.
You were physically active, right? When you accepted the fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you mind to look to the camera and send a message for your Brazilian fans why they should watch your fight Saturday night?
Thank you to all the fans I have in Brazil. Watch the fight because you guys are already going to be watching it. It's Pereira's fighting, so I know you guys are going to be there. And much love and support to you guys. Thank
Diego
you.
Lopes is getting famous too in Brazil. Very
Yeah,
famous.
yeah, both Mexico, U.S., Brazil. So it's a good fight for everyone. Watch it.